just who are practicing breath prevention, basic meditation first. Because I know that I know what for these people. I'm coming to yes on just like since 2017. More than 30 states I traveled and so many missions that we did. And somehow this last 2 years I have been only seen just now they gave me the opportunity to give all of you. I think we gave only 3 tablets. I call every concept as tablets, that's it. Nothing else. Beyond Swadhyaya is how many of you here? 6 mission? Mission. All are you doing already? Anyone day one here? Meditator?
Yeah.
Yesterday?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, first day. Okay. Good. So the doing meditation with breath observation is important because we are eating food that is for the body, for happiness sake. But for the soul, it is the cosmic energy. So that it can't run. Whatever the little energy we are getting to sleep, that will help us to get along with the day activity. Again, we have to sleep. So 1 hour meditation is equal to 6 hours of sleep. So that's why doing meditation daily will help us to gain more and more cosmic energy. There's some spider. Yeah, that's okay. It will develop. It won't be anything. So doing that meditation regularly is so important to balance the energy. So let us now meditate for 10 minutes first, and again at the end also we do meditation. And then I try to, because most of the singers are there, I choose some of the grading spiritual tablets so that you will understand where exactly you are. You have to understand where you are. For example, if I say there is a caterpillar, immediately we know it started from larva and slowly, very soon it is going into hibernation. After that, it will come as a beautiful butterfly. So all the 4 stages we know the moment we see a caterpillar. When we see a hibernated caterpillar, then we know the beautiful butterfly is going. There are 4 stages. Similarly, every soul, when it is traveling through this spiritual wisdom, the inner journey, there are certain stages. Those are called grading concepts. I learned most of the grading concepts from the 3Z, and I developed some my own when I am interacting with my patient God. I call them as patient God. They are not just patients. God in the form of patient. Very soon he will become God. So they taught me some lessons. So based on the time, we try to discuss some grading concepts so that you can understand yourself where exactly you are operating in your life. Okay? Yeah. Let us do meditation, a brush meditation, to make ourselves energetic and to come on to the same page. Do you have a board? Whiteboard, marker board? Or paper board? No.
No, I just only have a small one. This one that will work.
Small one, how much? Yes. Bring it. Yeah. Rest of the people, please start meditation. Remove the spectacles. Yeah, it's good. Just pull the curtain. Water of maximum. Yeah, good. So if you are comfortable on the floor, one can sit on the floor. If you want chair, you can take the chair and keep the phones in silent mode.
Light. What's light?
How it happens live? Show me where is the live is going on. Zoom meeting.
Ashok is coming.
How he do? Where I am not seeing it here.
Your video is not there.
No. Show me that. Go to the Zoom call. Oh, okay. I thought it is the kitchen board here.
This is the kitchen board.
It's okay.
Recording is happening. It started 7 minutes ago.
Zoom recording you. But No, yesterday I said he is not a host. There is no recording thing. There is no live.
Yesterday it didn't go live. That's not. Yesterday.
No, even not recording also it happened. That's why I stopped it. And the meeting. Yeah. Okay, no recording is there. Keep it here. Yeah. So that is all. Remove your spectacles. Sit comfortably. And relaxed. Clasp your hands. Madam, please cross your legs. Cross your legs. Yeah. And clasp your hands like this. Yeah. Yeah. Keep it in the lap. Yeah. Keep the bag aside. Okay. Yeah. No problem. Good. Yeah. Keep free. Keep free. Yeah. It's free. Yeah. Good. So close your eyes and relax your body. And observe normal, natural, soft breathing. आंखें बंद रखिए. अपना श्वास पर ध्यान रखना चाहिए. कोई सोचना आने से वो सोचना बंद करके मन फिर अपना श्वास पर ले आना चाहिए. कोई लंबा श्वास लेने का और धीरे श्वास लेने की जरूरत नहीं है. No need to take any deep breath or shallow breath. Just observe normal, natural, soft breathing. Any time and any place is okay for meditation. Just observe normal, natural, soft breathing. I'm going to play a soft instrumental music, my flute. But you need to observe your breath. As and when you realize that you are listening to music or you are into thoughts, cut those thoughts, stop listening music, and switch back your attention to the breath. The chosen work is to observe breath, normal, natural breath. During meditation, three great happenings we experience. The first one is we are closing the physical eye so that energy will be internalized. And then now the energy try to escape through thoughts, wandering thoughts, that is the second layer, mental plane. To close the mental eye, manochakshu, we need to observe the breath. This is the second great happening. When we observe the breath, then slowly, we go into thoughtless mind, during which tremendous amount of cosmic energy will flow into our energy system. And the third door, the divine eye, automatically opens. Charma chakshu, mano chakshu, divya chakshu, physical eye, mental eye, and divine eye. These are the three layers, three doors. If you close the one, the second opens. Consciously, we are closing the eyes and we are closing the first door, physical eye, and then observing breath will closes the second eye, mental eye, and now the divine eye is bound to open. We are sitting in meditation to gain more and more cosmic energy. That's why we should not do any activity where we need to spend the energy, like chanting, visualization, etc. Just observe normal, natural, soft breathing. Any time and any place is okay for meditation. Without opening the eyes, just observe normal, natural, soft breath for just 10 minutes. Just observe normal natural breathing for the next 2 minutes. Anytime when the place is open for meditation, बस सांस पर ध्यान रखना चाहिए आखिरी 2 मिनट once you are open your eyes during meditation, keep the eyes closed and observe normal natural last few minutes. think I used 30 seconds. Ten seconds. Five. दोनों हाथ दोनों आंखें में रखिए. Keep the both the hands on your eyes, please. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. You open your hands and open your eyes.
Yeah.
Open it. Let me give a clap for this meditation. So, when we are doing this meditation, we get few types of experiences. When we are receiving the energy, and when you are receiving the energy, the body becomes so light or so heavy, or you may get some pain or pressure or pictures in this third eye point. And sometimes you may feel some pains in and there in the body because the cleansing process will start, low back pain or shoulder pain, etc. And body may move forward or sideways. All these things will be there for some time. And then after that, we start doing a good amount of meditation. And at the beginning, you may have a lot of thoughts as well. One side, the other side, you may fall asleep, but still okay. When you are awake again, continue meditation without opening the eyes. So, in between, the midpoint is the thoughtless mind. That is what we are doing meditation. So, don't expect big experiences. Just keep doing it every day, irrespective of the thoughts or however. And parallelly, if you read the spiritual books and listen to the PMC channels we developed today, Pyramid Meditation channels in Hindi, Telugu, so many languages, a lot of material is available. You can watch through YouTube. And that wisdom and meditation. So they help each other. And over a period of time, we can achieve something. Hanuman Chalisa. Hanuman means wipe with death. Chalisa means 40 days. 40 days, if you practice this meditation, you completed one Hanuman Chalisa, and then by the time you will understand this energy somewhere or other in our day-to-day life. Clearly, we can experience it. So, if the parents do meditation regularly, children automatically will adopt. No need to pressurize them. If they regularly do them, silently they come and sit with us. And when the parents do, especially mother, do a lot of meditation, the whole house, the vibrations will change. And whatever the disharmony that is there, disagreement, it will automatically go away. Attaining that peace of mind, very, very easy with meditation. Just in 1 year, a lot of things will change. Initially, first I came in my family. I met Patriji, and during my MBBS final year, lot of meditations and book reading. So many things we did, a lot of experimentation, a group of doctors together. And then I came to my place, Vizag, and I'm the only one doing meditation in my family by that time. But slowly the parents came, 4 brothers, 2 sisters. Or today, the extended family put together, we are 300 people into meditation. All become vegetarians. The whole Vizag movement. And then I'm in Andaman. Today there are 17 pyramids in Andaman they built in all the islands. A lot of people are doing meditation. I stayed for 2 years there, working as a medical officer for a tribal people, and then in Mumbai. So when I found meditation is giving very great result, especially the health area, at one point I decided then full time I'm doing the same. So coming to the today's topic. Any doubts anybody has regarding the meditation, the basic things? Coming to the today topic, most of you are doing a bit spiritual journey. Let us try to understand with this grading concepts. Like we know, when you see a person, a human being, I mean to say, child, the moment we see, oh, he is a child, he is an adult, or he is a senior citizen, like that age wise, immediately we can differentiate, right? Because we are used to that body age. So with the age, we can identify. If you see a house, if it is in the basement, we say, oh, basement. So next we know that pillars are going to come. If their pillars are there, immediately we think, oh, they will do a slab on that. After that, walls. After that, rest of the finishing and then painting. And then it is ready for housewarming function. So these milestones, materially we can understand. When we see something, immediately we can understand. If someone is cutting the vegetables, we know that it is going for making a curry. For everything, there are stages, right? So similarly, for the soul development, there are stages. Day one, we say, just do meditation, nothing else is required. But day by day, once you are going deeper, and sometimes you feel stuck, sometimes you are happy, and sometimes, you will be confused where I am heading towards. So that's why if you know some grading concepts, then it becomes very easy for you. Where are you today? And what is your next step? And then you will be happy all the time. And you can fix your goal without any guru. Breath is your guru. That is what the great thing Patricia taught. Nowhere in any spiritual organization you will see a guru speaking that breath is guru. No need to touch the feet of the other person. You and me both are the same, like God. That's why we are the doctors. We are attracted more toward him. His approach is completely scientific, all with trial and error, and treating meditation and the God journey as a science. He calls everyone as a spiritual scientist. If you talk about Buddha or Jesus or Krishna, he says they are all spiritual scientists, not gods. They did their own sadhana and they expanded their consciousness and now they are in other dimensions. This is what he said. So, in the grading concepts, the first one, simple thing, we need to go through three goddesses. We know we have three goddesses, Lakshmi, Parvati, and Saraswati. Doing puja to Lakshmi, Parvati, Saraswati, not just keeping their photo and doing puja. Invoking Lakshmi, Parvati, Saraswati means we need to do the practices they did. Lakshmi is abundance, the basic requirement. If you do into education and then job or business, then you get money. If you have money, at least you can survive. At least the material life is a bit fixed. Then Lakshmi is fixed now. So first thing is Lakshmi, according to the current trend. That's why we insist on children to do some job, education, and everything. Because once they got money, they can live on this earth. They can survive here. After Lakshmi, then is Parvati. Goddess Parvati means it is energy and spiritual wisdom to understand our true potential. Why we are here, where from we came here, where we go after death, what is death, what is birth, what is third eye. All these things we need to know. So this we will know through Parvati and third eye. So when we meditate, when we read the spiritual books, when we attend Sadhana Sangatya, when we do some sort of practice spiritually, then one day we attain that detachment and attachment in a balanced way, then we reach Ardhanarishwara Tattva, that is Parvati state. After understanding Parvati, we should not stop there. From there, we need to ascend to Saraswati. Saraswati is arts, learning an art, music, dance, painting, whatever the art from the childhood we are so passionate. After doing meditation, we'll have plenty of time with us. We have a lot of creativity. We have a lot of concentration and memory. So we need to put all these positive things into learn an art, because that gives us a great happiness on this earth plane. If you go to another dimension, there you don't find these paintings and art and music and dance. There we don't have this body at all. It will be operating in a some other way, according to that dimension strategy. Our aim is to complete the life cycle here on the earth. Get out of that Punarapi Janam, Punarapi Maranam, Punarapi Jatre Seno. Sir, call madam to come here. Later on they coordinate the things. So these what technical difficulty related to? Yes, I call it. No, they are recording. I don't believe you guys. Yeah.
It is happening. You
So,
live is
three cycle, that repetitive cycle, we need to come out of it, from the repetitive cycle. For that, we need to have three happinesses here. So now we are jumping from this concept to another concept. What are three happinesses? Wherever there is righteous Parvati and righteous Saraswati, there only we have the righteous Lakshmi. Otherwise, it becomes a COVID Lakshmi. During COVID, everybody has money, everybody has things, but you don't get back in the hospital. Nobody come and touch you again, even though you have crores of money. Who will die? Ready to die. Meditators are the people who enjoy dancing like anything during COVID. There is nothing to do, happy, enjoy as Michi Bhaji and do meditation during COVID time. No fear at all. Ready to die anytime. If at all it knock your door, it won't, but ready. Because they know the death. Death ends in birth or leaving this world and then going to other time. They know, they projected on it. So that's why righteous Parvati means the spiritual wisdom. Righteous Saraswati means arts. Practicing an art and enjoying out of it. Sangeeta means you need to enjoy that monodharmam. Then you are there already. I am learning my music since last 10 years. I completed Saraleswarams, Jantswarams, Alankarams, Geetams, Swarajati, Sarapallavi, Krutis, and now I am learning Varnams. This is the 10th year. I am not singing outside. Little shy guy.
That was my next question.
Yeah, I know. You asked. So today morning also I practiced. Sir, where is sir? I practiced at home. The beautiful 24th floor. I felt like singing. I sat there and then I enjoyed. There's no time, otherwise I could have opened my book. So one has to practice music. Everybody here select one instrument or dance or painting. Once during Dharma Chakra, all of a sudden Patriji said, today we are doing prachara of music and meditation more and more. After 2035, there will be a prachara for the music in the whole world will happen. Suddenly he said, usually December 31st, when he gives his speech, it is like a open projection. God speaks to him through him. That is what I feel. Always all the seniors will be there with him on 31st night, because that is a whole year projection we get. Like the budget samavesams in parliament. Everybody is looking what government will give. That is how always the masters operate. He developed 10,000 masters. I am one among them. But because I have a Senku, the MBBS degree, I flourish in a better way and I put it in a good practice. So, lot of work I did. I'm happy with the work I did so far because more than 20,000 patients cured. I witnessed. I didn't say that I healed or cured. I taught them meditation. I guided them through wisdom. So they created the fire and then their karmas were burnt and then they are happy today. Where the doctors and the medical faculty is a bigger failure there. So start with Lakshmi and then Parvati Ma and then Saraswati Ma. Now I want to know who is where here. It is Dr. GK class. If it is a senior class, it is not like a Purana Kalakshapa to have a beautiful food and go home.
What is start with Lakshmi? So,
Lakshmi is basic money.
okay.
Basic money means
Basic money.
see if you don't have see if you don't have job, then what everybody say first get the job, after that you do everything. Of course, to attain the job you need manifestation, meditation. That is different. But at least, okay, that is bare minimum.
Okay.
If you are not into education, not into a professional course, that is bare minimum. Okay, that is basic Lakshmi. Patrizi basic Lakshmi, you will die if I say that. His basic Lakshmi is like one bread, one loaf in the afternoon, one avakai badda, and one bread. That is Patrizi definition. I am not saying that. I will say at least jackfruit biryani in the afternoon. Okay. So basic living, not under the tree. Easiest under the tree. If you get a tree, you are good. So that is basic Lakshmi. Yeah. So Lakshmi, Parvati, Saraswati, who is there? I want to know here. You can't sleep in my class, except madam.
I think I'm somewhere in between Lakshmi and Parvati.
So very good. At least you
Yeah.
told I'm
After you
happy.
explained me, I'm just recalculating it to my life, and it's like
Correct. If you are living in Canada, your Lakshmi is already over. Okay, you are in Parvati. Okay. If you are in Somalia, then you are in Lakshmi. Okay, next. First, I asked only three people.
I crossed Lakshmi and Parvati.
Parvati, wonderful. Give a big clap. Everyone be confident. Yeah.
I'm in between Parvati and Saraswati.
Saraswati, very good. Wonderful. Yeah. Okay, so now we jump into the next thing. When you are operating with these three goddesses, you are bound to have three happinesses. Actually, these three are like not like a linear line. Anything may happen anytime. But if anything is lacking, then you need to target the other happiness. Something like that. So Vishyanandam, and then Bhajananandam, and then Brahmanandam. Vishyananda is coffee, tea, idli. Happiness through physical means. If someone is doing good massage, feels sukoon, bahut badhiya hai. All these are physical happinesses. Bathing with a beautiful Lux soap. Okay, I like Sridevi. That Vishyanandam is for body. That is one stage. After that, Bhajanananda. That is what the music, Saraswati, gives us. Mental happiness, happiness through all kinds of arts. And then Brahmanandam is happiness through blissful means. Meditation is bound to give that blissful happiness. You need to target for that. If you attain that happiness, it is like for 2 months, 3 months, you don't feel like आपको कुछ नहीं करनी पड़ेगा. You feel like you are complete and you can manifest anything you want. And that is what for meditation is. For the physical body, happiness through food and senses. For the mental body, happiness through music, dance, culture, art. For the soul, it is blissful happiness. Samadhi state, that mental peace, attaining that blissful area. If any of these three things is not there, you are only minus 33. It comes down. If you have Senku Chakra Gada, hypertension, diabetes, and gastritis. These are the Senku Chakra Gada of the modern man. Like Lord Balaji have Senku Chakra Gada. He is a man of 7, bodies he conquered. So he has Senku Chakra Gada as powers. And today's man, by the time 40 years, he will get gastritis, no masala. He will get hypertension, no salt in the food. He will get diabetes, no sweet in the food. What he is eating? Even the Vishayananda is also not there. Even though you have money. And you say, I am good. What is good? Better you die and come as a new birth again. If you have Vishayananda, then target Bhajanananda. If you have Bhajanananda, then target Brahmananda. That is blissful happiness. All the three, once you have, when you are in this lifetime, 33, 33, 35, then you are complete and you don't come back again. Liberation salvation happens when you complete the earth school. When you complete all the happinesses that are there here. I am not just telling stories to you. I am very practical. It took around 5.5 years for me to reach that Brahmananda state. When I am in Andaman Islands, after 5 years of my practice, one near to the full moon night, I got that blissful happiness and oneness experience. That is where all my doubts were completely vanished. Since then till today, there is no looking back. I do get problems. Doesn't mean that I don't have any problems. Lot of problems. I have more problems than you. If I list it out, I am operating in 14 countries. 400 counselors are working under me. At a given point, after every month, we get 250 to 300 case study cases. Continuously, I operate. There are 7 personal secretaries for me across the globe. And from here, I am going through almost like 20 places in US now. After this, for you, you only hear headache. But there is a solution for everything. All the 3 happinesses we need to get. So when I get that blissful happiness, and it keeps coming, that is the real drive. If somebody asks me how we are surviving, I feel like stupid when they ask me. How we survive? We survive with happiness, not with money. Who is living happy here with money? There are hundreds of people coming to me with crores of money. There are no peace and no food. Like I said, Senku Chakra is there already. They only have the food happiness list. So we will be happy when you understand your potential, true potential. That is what Jesus Christ says. Seek is the kingdom of God and his righteousness first, then all else will be added unto you. Means if you understand the true God that is there within you, which is wonderful, seek is the God and the righteousness first. That is the first word is the most important thing. Even the pastors also don't know. The first means first you have to look into it. So this formula crisscross with that Lakshmi. First, actually, we need to do understand our potential, do meditation, and do understand the Parvati first. When you understand the Parvati, then you will understand your potential, and whatever you want, you can get. Then Saraswati automatically comes. Wherever there is Parvati and Saraswati, there the Lakshmi perfects always. It never leaves. That is the right place for the Lakshmi to stay. Even though you have Lakshmi in the name of money, you may not be happy without the rest of the two. So that's why life starts with understanding the inner God, our true potential. Then everything will come automatically. But we need to attain all these 3 happinesses. That is what our target in meditation, to attain all these 3 happinesses, to live happy here all the time. For the blissful happiness, no need to pay money. No single dollar. Only thing you need to do your efforts persistently. For rest of the things, you need money. Blissful happiness is free. Even though you government, nobody can give it to you. Who can give you the blissful happiness? Now, these 3 plus 3, 6 tablets we discussed. Now we are happy with this. So you want to do meditation. So when you want to do meditation, there are certain stages as a meditator. From the common man to Lord Buddha, like we discussed about larva to butterfly. Okay. A common man is called Chalak. Chalak means common man. Chalakudu. Just going every day is running. If you stop him and why you are running, you don't know. Okay, that is how they are running. Of course, they run for bread, nothing more than that. After that, to satisfy their greediness, or to satisfy their ego, positions. So this common man should become Shravan, means listener. That is the next stage for a common man. Means he has to come and listen like this first. Whether you accept it or not later, first you come and listen. A great person came, he is saying something, first listen to him. That is called Shravan. Chalakudu should become Shravanudu. When you listen, then you understand certain things, you grasp certain things. So this listener becomes grasper. Shravanudu will become Grahakudu. So Chalakudu, Shravanudu, and then Grahakudu. You grasp the things. After grasping the things, once you become Grahakudu, automatically you feel like doing sadhana. You want to practice the same. Then you become practitioner, means sadhakudu. You start doing sadhana. Chalakudu, Shravanudu, Grahakudu, now sadhakudu. You are doing sadhana. So this sadhakudu, after doing intense sadhana, once he understands the truth, he enjoys that happiness and peacefulness, everything, then he feels like teaching the same to the other people. So then he becomes Bodhakudu. So Sadhakudu now become Bodhakudu. If you stay there in the Bodhana stage for a period of 5 to 10 years, then one fine day you become Shashanudu, means ruler. Means whatever the word comes out of your mouth, it becomes like a Shashan. पत्थर के में लिखे हुए जैसे बन जाता है शिला शासन. Gautam Buddha, whatever he speaks, it is a shashan. Because nothing comes out of his mouth. Chalakudu, common man, Shravanudu, to listener, Grahakudu, grasp the things, and then Sadhakudu, practice, and then Bodhakudu, teaching. Through teaching, we learn a lot, and some more perfection we attain. We increase our vibration and consciousness, and then one fine day, we become complete God, means ruler. So this you need to understand where exactly you are. I am asking 3 people. You find your finger where exactly you are operating from this common man to ruler. If you sleep like this, I will go away. Madam, food is ready.
Sadhakudu, Udakudu.
Yeah.
Wonderful. तालियां बजाए उनको. How much time you take? Are you not understanding what I'm saying?
Beyond Buddha.
Sadhakudu, very good.
Beyond Buddha.
Beyond Buddha, you want another stage? Buddha. Okay, good. Sadhakudu, very good.
Can I ask you one question?
Yes, madam, please.
I know Veer for a long time.
Yeah.
It's 5-6 years.
Yes.
Yeah, introduced me for this. I do meditation, but like, I think I feel that.
This question is related to these concepts, or this is something else?
Okay.
If the question is something related to your personal or
No,
journey,
no personal.
better wait until my completion of these concepts.
Sure.
Mostly it will be answered.
Okay.
If not, I will answer. Okay? Yeah.
No problem. Thank you.
If you ask for this Chalakudu, Sasanudu, I am going to answer because you are unable to choose it.
I like
That you know already, right?
Yeah.
You are not Chalakudu. When you say that you are in Parvati, you must be somewhere between the Sadhakudu or Bodhakudu only.
Teaching.
There you said you are into Parvati is completed, right?
Yeah.
That means here you are either Sadhaka or Bodhaka. It must be.
That's what I told you, like that's
Yeah.
from the beginning.
Yeah.
But I
Not common man. You are not a common man. If you are a common man, you don't come here. At least you are someone. That's why you came here. You are listening.
Exactly.
Okay. Trying to grasp the things. And when you said you completed Parvati, that indicates already you are into good sadhana. So you are a sadhaka. You may not be a teacher if you don't understand the truth and teaching and bringing the people Okay, yeah, good. Anyway, thank you. Now, when you are doing this, you are trying to, rise from one level to other level. There are 4 obstacles of a warrior. These are called mumukshu, satrul. Mumukshu means the person who is seeking become a seer, third eye, drasta. For him, there are 4 obstacles. Like a person when he is going to a war, okay, olden days. First, they have to get out of the detachment, the family detachment, sentiment. First, they get the fear, whether I'll come back or not. First, they have to cross the fear. And after that, his child or wife will hold his hand. Is it really necessary to go to the war? That sentiment comes, you have to break it. And then to go and fight, you have to be very courageous. Getting out of the fear is different, and getting courageous is different. Both are different. You should be courageous enough to fight. Then only you can win the battle. And after that, there are jayapajayas. Good, bad, luck, everything you have to take easily. Failure or success. Like that, there are some obstacles of a warrior. Similarly, a sadhana as a drasta, when we are traveling inwardly, there are 4 obstacles. These 4 obstacles, the first one is fear. Second one is clarity, means ego. Third one is powers, spiritual powers. And fourth one is spiritual laziness, adhyatmik alas. These are given by Don Yuan, spiritual scientist, in the teachings of Don Yuan book. Beautiful concept this is. I have related this concept to thousands of patients. For me, when I listen to the story, split second I can identify where exactly they stuck. What is the reason for the current problem? Whether it is financial or relationship or physical, mental, wherever it may be. Every problem today we are facing in our body or social plane is only because of these 4 obstacles. Out of these 4, somewhere you are stuck. If you release it, you release from that particular disease.
Can you repeat?
I'll tell one by one. Okay. So now come to the fear. The first one is fear. Any problems in and around the root chakra, or if you have any fear for anything in life, you are stuck at fear. You have to get out of it. When you do intense meditation, 50% of the fear automatically go away. And after that, you need to analyze the situations wherever you are getting fear, why you are getting, why not the other person is getting, discuss with the guru or colleagues. Then read some books about it. Almost like 40%, the rest of the 40% fear will go away. And there will only 5-10% fear will remain. Because whenever you are changing a plane, one level to other level, fear may come. This is the first time I came to Canada. When I am coming, all the data that is there will come in my brain. Canada is against India. They stop me in the border. Why you are coming? I am traveling so many countries just like that. I am not a tourist. They can see my thing. Multiple stamp. My passport is like a Dunlop, bed. That automatically comes in a split second. If I identify with it, I stuck there. If I don't identify, it will come and go as a common sense. So fear will come, that 5%, 10%, because the lot of data we are taking every day, that will automatically create like a thought. A person who conquered the fear, he will just look at it. He never identify. Then it will come and it will go like that. If you invite, open the door, it will come and it will sit and it will give all its drama for you. So that's why conquering the fear is the first step for the sadhaka. To make you understand well, in a funny way, I'll give an example also parallelly. The fear means you have a pot, take a pot as an example. If the base is not there in the pot, beautifully you designed it and you put a gold chain also on the pot. Is it useful? The moment you pour the water, everything will come out. Everybody will say, there is no base here. What is this pot? It is useless. So if you are carrying any fear for anything in your life, you are like a baseless pot. Whatever you pour, it will go out. That's why the meditator first he need to sort out all sorts of fears that he carry. That is the most important thing. Do intense meditation. discuss with masters. Whatever the fear, you have to crack it out of it. You have to get out of the fear. In Vijayawada, when I'm learning this meditation, slowly everybody become meditator for me. I used to go for my saloon cut once in a month near Vijay Takis, that Nakkal Road in Vijayawada. There, when I am meditating, went for the saloon. That boy who is doing, I usually we don't give much importance to them. What knowledge they will have, like that we feel, right? Obviously, I am also like that. My third eye is not open at the time. So I am just casually doing, and then he is doing. The second time when I went, and somehow he asked me something, I asked him something. By that time, he completed 2 times Vipassana 10 days meditation. That boy who is doing cutting for me. And then from that day onwards, the discussion started between us. And then every time when I go, and he will tell he came into meditation, he came to our medical hostel, he became a close guy. And once when I went for salon and then he's doing, hair cutting, and then seriously he's asking lot of doubts. Because by that time I'm a good master a bit. So he's asking doubts. I'm answering him. I'm just telling you the example for the fear. So suddenly one that guy with all, what do you call, Samra Nation, dopamine
Slim.
Muslims guys, like they come, right? So some Maulana, yes. So they will come with the dupe, and then they will put and they will ask for money. Regularly they can, that is their job. So that guy came suddenly. And he is doing all sorts of things and he asked money. So because he is so busy with me, every day anyway he will give money. So he said, please go, I'm busy, he said. So he became angry. No, we have to give money, something he said. He said, just go, I don't have a single minute, he said. Then he is angry. What he did, for me also first time I saw that. Immediately he pulled out one lemon and he did some blah 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 and he put it there. Story not stop there. You listen carefully. When he put it, unko chad gaya tha. What he did is stop there, he said. And immediately he took the lemon, he cut it, he put inside the water and he drank it in front of him.
Wow.
This guy.
Wow.
Because every day he did meditation in the smashan in front of his shop. That is the only place he got, because it is just walkable distance. There is a wall, but it is a smashan with beautiful cement system will be there, and coverings are there for the rich people things. So every day afternoon when he got time, he will go and he will do meditation in the smashan basements. What this lemon will do for him.
Exactly.
So he doesn't know. So he tried to do some both. I didn't even understood how fastly he did. If I could have not done it actually. Not out of the fear, but I didn't even get that idea.
Yeah.
Simply he cut the lemon, put it, and then he drank it. And you do whatever you want to do. He said, "Kya karta tum karo? Chalo jao udhar se." So that is the scientificality we have to maintain. Getting out of the fear means fear, that's all. Don't depend on anything. Not even Guru also, out of fear. You can be with bhakti to learn something out of it. You create your own reality. Suffering is due to individual ignorance. These are the two hardcore spiritual principles. There is no fear concept at all. To learn something, you are fearful and attached to Kutu, that goes in a different way. But we cannot make the people किसी को डरा के हम कुछ नहीं भी कर सकते हैं. Fear again, body fear, mind fear, intellectual fear, and soul fear. This is bit level 2 subject in spiritual habits. But you have to get out of all the fears. Once you are out of the fear, then now you go to the second, that is clarity, means incomplete wisdom. Here the clarity means you feel that you are very clear, but I am very clear, that itself is an obstacle. There is nothing like I am clear. Life is like certainly uncertain. ఖచ్చితంగా ఉంటుంది, మళ్ళీ వెంటనే అర్థం కానట్టు ఉంటుంది. Because we are moving between day and night, body and the soul. These are all like two phases. So that's why when you are complete and when you are everything perfect, okay, good, enjoy that state. But be open because something else will come. All of a sudden, a chaos may come. And there you should not think that my life is totally chaos, I am lost. No, nothing is lost. You are about to get perfection again very soon. So we are going between these two phases. So here the clarity itself is an obstacle. That is called ego. When you are covered with ego, in the 11th hour, especially when a junior is saying something, you are closed, you don't take it. We are learners, teachers, and doers, according to the Richard Bach, at a given point of time. कई जगह में सीखना चाहिए, कई जगह में सिखाना चाहिए, कई जगह में जो हमको पता है वो हम लोग आराम से करते आगे बढ़ेंगे. What you are doing, that will automatically teach. Gandhiji, no need to teach about simplicity. The moment you see him, he will understand how simple he is. Lord Buddha is iconic for meditation. The moment you go, the Rakshasa also will become meditator when he comes to in his aura. That's why what you know, you just keep doing it. Don't teach. If you try to teach there itself, you will get into trouble. And what you know, that you need to teach. The more you teach, the more you learn. And wherever you don't know anything, be a learner. So if you understand these three phases, then you can get out of this ego obstacle. All the health problems in and around Manipura chakra, that is diabetes, gastric problems, and liver problems, epigastric hernia, anger problems, these are all around the Manipura chakra. That is ego factor. You need to get out of that ego. And a little bit Swadhisthana also. And then once you cross that ego and you are a learner constantly, then you go to the stage powers. You attain some powers. In the second stage, again we bring the pot. Earlier what I said, base is missing for the pot. Now the pot is good, but it has only 2-3 small holes. So morning you fill it. By the end of the day, it is completely drained. You are an empty pot. So when you are egoistic, when you are closed, then by the end of the day, somewhere or other you do the mistake and all your energy is gone. Again, you are an empty pot for the next day. Okay, you are better than a fearful person, but because of the ego, whatever you are attaining, again it will be leaked out of the pot because of the small ego holes. From there, you go to the power stage. Means we attain some powers, the spiritual powers, when you are into sadhana, continuous sadhana, tapasya. The powers means, according to the olden day, ancient wisdom, telepathy, aura, clairvoyance, clairaudience, teleportation, these are the actual powers. But now the earth consciousness not came up to that powers. It will take a lot of time until everybody becomes a meditator and vegetarian. You can't see those powers here. If you are in Himalayas in a gufa for 6 months, yes, you can lift the lemon with your thought power. It is possible, but not in the day-to-day life. In the basic ground barbarian consciousness, it is impossible. But we do get powers. Thought power, speech power, position power, time, and money. These are the simple 5 powers. As a meditator in the current life, you can get. Thought power is, your thought power will increase. Your speech will attain power. What you say, it happens once you say regularly. While coming in the car, we discuss the same topic. If we keep speaking to the things, we want to build a good pyramid in Toronto for all of us to gather during full moons, and when the master comes to conduct workshop, we want pyramid. Everybody should say that. No one should say, oh, lands become very costly, we can't get the land. No, why you said that?
Pyramid.
We want a pyramid, that's all.
Universe will make it.
Universe will make it. Or we make it. We want a pyramid. Pyramid will come. That's all. That is the only word. We have to stick to it. Who knows? A person who has some 20 acres, 30 acres, he come forward and he will give 1 acre. That's all. Katham. Land is there. We need to be positive with our words. That is how the words will automatically bring the things. So thought power, speech power, position, whatever the position, if you are in Toronto, you can do something here. You born to a village in your native country, there you need to do something because you have some people over there. Wherever you are you have a position in office as an administrator. Some people are there under you. You can do something for them. Your position as a father in the family, if you are right, rest of all the people will follow you. So you need to use your position power and whatever the best you can do for the soul development, you need to do that. And time and money. You need to utilize your time in a right way and then money in a righteous way. So these 5 things will pick power definitely after doing meditation day by day. Now the obstacle is here is in the powers. When you are using these powers for the material gains, you are stuck there. That is the problem. All these powers were given to us through this meditation sadhana only to improve your individual consciousness, individual spiritual progress, or the community progress, not for gaining money or gaining property or something else. You may ask me, why don't we use? See, the root is like this. When you develop your consciousness, expand your consciousness, expand your meditation and wisdom, and the community wisdom, then you are bound to get whatever you want. Nature automatically will give you which is best for you always. We even doesn't know what is best for us. In fact, nature knows much better. The universe knows much better. In the right time, it will give the right thing to us always. Because while taking from the universe, there are 3 stages. This is another 3 concepts, 3 levels of taking something from the universe. In the first phase, as a beginner, whatever you ask, it will be given. Whatever you ask, it will be given. Like a child asking for moon, we show a mirror and then we give him the moon. Nature will give you whatever you want. In the second stage, what we think that we are deserved, that we ask and it will be given. Means we look around, Gontam Korkilla Anni Anakonda, we don't ask each and everything we want. We look around and then whatever we are deserved for that we ask and it will be given. In the third stage, we understand that we don't know what we want. Universe knows much better. So in the third stage, whatever the universe thinks that we are deserved, that will be given and we are always happy with it. So this is the taking formula. How much to take, what to take, when to take. These 3 stages we grow. That's why any beginner, newcomer to the meditation, we tell them, keep thought power. You want job, you will get job. You want marriage, you will get marriage. Whatever you want, you will get. That is the first level. So slowly, rest of the levels, they will understand after reaching a point. So that's why in the powers area, the powers that we got, we need to use only for spiritual development, either individual level or community level. The more you use it for community means nothing but we are in oneness. The other person and you, we are both one and the same. There are unseen consciousness threads between everybody. If you go into the third state, you will see clearly. That's why everybody is one and the same. We are working for oneness. Other person development is nothing but your development. This is a big network marketing. The more you grow people under you, the boosts you will get. And you are happy always. Whatever you give, that you will get. So that's why in the third state, whatever the powers we have achieved, as a beginner, you may do some thought power achievements, but after that, you have to use all the thought power, money power, everything to the spiritual development. Then you will get out of that obstacle. If you stuck at powers and if you keep on using it for your material things only, not at all for the spiritual things, that is what I have seen where the neurological problems in the body. Most of the neurological problems, paralysis, muscle power not regenerated, all neural-related issues, brain matter to the spinal cord and all, related to a big failure in the power management. They mismanage the powers. Very vaguely, abruptly they use in a material area. They may have a lot of power in the previous lifetimes. That power they use here, like a power monger for the position's sake, money's sake, and business after business, business after business. Finally, where they land in ICU with 7 tubes, with paralysis. Nothing they take it with them. So after reaching a point, you need to use your powers for the self-development. Now, again back to the pot story. Pot is there, nectar is there, amrutam is there inside, but it's covered with a golden plate. What happens? You will be attracted to that golden plate and you never go into the pot. This is so funny example, really. I admire at me when I got this example. This is what we do, right? We know that meditation is for liberation, salvation, becoming God, oneness, but still we want to play with that power. And we stuck there with a golden plate. You never take the pot and see, go inside, see inside what is there. We stopped. We stuck with the powers. Now, okay, you removed the plate and you want to go inside. So you crossed the powers now. Then comes is the laziness, spiritual laziness, adhyatmic alas. Means after reaching that power stage, you know everything, you know meditation, you know all the things, but you don't want to do it. I know meditation, I know Guru, I know spiritual path, I know Patriji gave us Dhyana Jagat, Pyramid Jagat, Sakar Jagat, all these goals we know, but we don't want to do anything for that. That is literally the spiritual laziness. You will get out of spiritual laziness when you learn something constantly. Every day you need to write something or other ABCD. When you are constantly learning something, then only you get out of the spiritual laziness. And always there is something for you to do automatically. Otherwise, you end up with words like, this world is so big, even though you do, it is always like that. All these sorts of nonsense you speak. We cannot change this world, okay? And I did, but it stopped, it never continued. No, these are all spiritual laziness words. If you are a constant learner of truth, whatever is required for you, keep learning, every day sit for 1 hour and learn something. That will automatically remove all your laziness layers and you will be like rocking. All the skin problems, social problems, and financial problems, which are there, still you get along with it. If the financial problem is there, somehow you manage. Social problem is there, relationship problem, still you manage. Skin problem is there, on and off you scratch, what more happens? And again you will put a pant and then go for your job. Nobody is there, you will scratch, otherwise you will withstand it. But nothing stops for you. If it is a fracture, if it is a cancer, then you stop. So that is skin problems are like spiritual laziness. That's why they are very tough to go. Because there is no need, there is a lot to work for it. Getting out of spiritual laziness means you have to push yourself like anything. It's not that so easy also. Because already you tried, you did so many things, and then you are stuck. That is what most of the PSS masters, so-called seniors, they stuck in spiritual laziness only, nothing else. Because already they crossed all the 3 stages. If at all they stuck at spiritual laziness, adhyatmic alas. A little in powers also, sometimes, if they don't have proper guidance. Unknowingly or ignorantly, they will do it. Now coming to our pot story. You are sitting as a master, a pot is there, nectar is there. You want someone to bring it to you. Who will bring it to you? You have to get out of your chair, take your pot and drink your tea. Nobody will bring it to you. No guru or no shishya will bring it to you.
So true.
Apo Dipo Baba. You have to light yourself. That little laziness to go to the pot is the obstacle there. Is it right? We know this.
100%.
Apo Dipo Baba. That is what our caption, PSM caption says. Apo Dipo Baba. Be a light unto yourself. Be a doctor unto yourself. That is what I changed a bit. Nobody will come and give you healing. You have to become doctor for yourself with the wisdom. Like Lord Krishna said, Jnanabhi, Dagda Karmana. So the fourth one, spiritual laziness, is the biggest thing. If you don't learn, that layer automatically comes on you. I am learning Spanish language since last 500 days. Because the moment I came to Europe, I understood sooner or later this cheese will go away. Everybody will come and compete with me with the English, the little English which I know. When I'm in South India, I learn Hindi, so I'm able to travel all the North Indian countries. And then from there, I came with an English to British country, and then now I'm able to go with the English. After the English, next biggest language is Spanish. If you don't learn, as a master, you will ruin. So that is the next. While coming in the car, also I did my exercise. Something or other you have to learn. Meditation, nothing brings meditation for me. Already it is done. That's why Patriji beautifully said. That is where really I owe at him. He is there in my blood today. That's why. Because he said very simple way. Materially, you should not crave. Whatever comes, you have to take. ప్రాపంచికంగా కోరి సాధించకూడదు, ఊరికే వచ్చింది తీసుకోవాలి. Spiritually, you have to crave, and whatever you have attained, you have to leave it. ఆధ్యాత్మికంగా కోరి సాధించాలి, వచ్చింది విడిచిపెట్టాలి. That means there are two things in this world, material and spiritual. So materially, you should not crave. Whatever is coming, you just take it from the universe, and you're always good with it. And then where you keep the craving, you have to keep your craving in spirituality. The more you crave, the more you travel, the more you do, the more you get. And whatever you have already achieved in spirituality, you have to leave it. This is the most important. This is where most of the seniors again a bigger failure. Because earlier you started meditation. Sitting half an hour is very difficult for you. Now you are able to do 1 hour. Now you are able to 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours you are able to do. I did meditation once, 21 hours in the hostel room. That is my maximum meditation time. I used to do 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours easily. Once I said I did 21 hours, almost in 95, my final year MBBS. After that, meditation is nothing for me. So I stop it and I started reading books. When I take a book, I'll get sleep. I used to put water, put on the face, and then read the book until it is completed. How many of you here, when you read a spiritual book, you get sleep? Yeah, that is it. How many of you able to do meditation easily for 1 hour, 2 hours? You can do maybe. So if you are not, then first you have to target me. Once you are able to do meditation for 1 hour, 2 hours means your meditation is already over. Whenever you feel less energetic, then only you have to do meditation. But now you have to target reading spiritual books. There are 25 beautiful books with me in my email. I already forwarded to people. You take it. And there are 90 spiritual movies to watch.
So reading book and listening book, is it that same thing?
Both are same. Watching PMC channel, everything is same.
Yes, that's what I do. All
Okay. So that reading the books, that is next. When you read the books, when you listen to audios and channels, then you attain some wisdom.
Yeah.
You already attain wisdom, then leave it. Stop watching it. Stop listening it. Now you need to teach to other people. That is a big thing. In front of everyone, mouth won't open. We have shy. You have to cross that shy and start teaching to everyone in one-on-one and in groups. If you're able to 2 hours program and then you go for a 1 day workshop and then you do a 3 day workshop, teaching. And if you're able to teach a lot, so many classes conducted, then stop teaching and write your own books. I wrote around 30 books and 10 big books. You have to write, you produce your podcast because it will go in 1,000 ways. When I'm speaking today, I'm speaking only for you people. But if I record something, it will go to thousands of people. That is, writing work is more better than speech. So you have to write something, you have to produce something. So this list goes on like this. That's why spiritually, whatever you have achieved, you have to leave it and you have to target for the next. Then only you are a right sadhaka. That makes you get out of this spiritual laziness. So Patriji put it in a very simple way. ప్రాపంచికంగా కోరి సాధించరాదు, ఊరికే వచ్చింది తీసుకోవాలి. ఆధ్యాత్మికంగా కోరి సాధించాలి, ఆధ్యాత్మికంగా వచ్చింది విడిచిపెట్టాలి. ఆ వచ్చింది విడిచిపెట్టాలి అప్పటికి అర్థం అవుతుంది. Nobody will understand what he said. Why we have to leave something which already we have achieved in spirituality. If you have achieved something, you already know it. Soul won't develop in that area. Leave it and target the next kind of sadhana. Through that, you will learn more because soul wants to learn continuously. If you are stuck at one place, that itself is a disease in my medical terms. So that continuous learning is the key to get out of that adhyatmika alas, spiritual laziness. That is the root cause for skin problems. Because I am a doctor, I worked with hundreds and thousands, lakhs of cases till today. If you track the disease, finally it will land in spiritual laziness only. That's it. Social problems also, financial problems. When you crack it, and then they are there as a solution. So these four are the key obstacles, major obstacles of a warrior or a mukshu or a seer or a sadhaka, a person who is doing inward journey. Fear, clarity, powers, and spiritual laziness. First come the first three. Raise your hands. Where are you? In these four. Identify yourself. Where exactly you identified yourselves and tell me. Four obstacles of us.
Is there a possibility that we have bit of everything?
Usually the thumb rule is if you think that you are in the next, the previous one is already over. You
No,
feel
but
that
like
both.
5% is there now.
That is for you and me also. I am doubtful madam will give me food or not. Suddenly मुझे माथा चढ़ गया यार तेरा बोल रही है get out of my house I don't give you food. I am fearful now. That 5% fear is there. I am a known person. I am poor guy. That 5% fear is always there. It is that already I told. Yeah.
See, the clarity and ego same, sir. Ego and clarity.
Yeah, clarity and ego same. Clarity that he named it as a clarity itself is a we
Okay.
say that everything is clear. That itself is obstacle. Nothing is clear always. For that moment it is clear. The next moment again situation changes.
Fear, ego, and
Madam, you are saying something.
Spiritual laziness.
Very good. Give good claps. Thank you. Next. Spiritual laziness.
spiritual agents.
I want only 3 head count. Okay. Good. Thank you. If you understand, I am fine. And I love this concept very much. Really, it guided me like anything at every stage of my life. And still it is guiding me. And you have to understand all these four again and again they repeat. In the 10th class, when you are in 10th standard, it is different. When you are in intermediate, it is different. When you are in degree, it is different. In India, your fear, clarity, power, they are different. When you are in Canada, your power is different. It keeps changing. That's why again and again we have to recheck. When your children are at home, these four are different. When children go to the college and you are free, you are different. When a newborn baby came into home, these four. So that's why always based on your stage, these four levels keeps changing. That's why again and again you have to recheck. You have to extend your limits of the power and laziness and everything. Accordingly, you need to put yourself into sadhana in that area. When you got a position like vice president in the company, your ego is different. When you are a common man, you say ordinary subordinate, you are doing job, you say I don't have ego. But after reaching that position, you will understand whether you have ego or not. And after reaching that position, how best you are using your position power to push something in your company for the soul's development, that matters again. That's why every area you need to check all these four again and again. You need to check.
No, I just have a question.
Yes.
If I have a fear towards animals like dogs, I don't like. I like them, but I have a fear. So does that mean I'm still have fear?
Because you have not read Dr. GK's three soul family duties book. If you read the book Three Soul Family Duties, there clearly 3 types of duties we give. Atma Kutumba Dharma. Okay. So in that dog is nothing but administration. If you type in Google what is dog fear, it will give you a bunch of pages. Yeah. Every animal has got its own items, means lessons. Every animal is indicating certain qualities in our life. That's why we attract them, either in the dream or physical life.
What is the fear of what?
Fear of water is second chakra. Water is second chakra, emotional balance. When we are failure in emotionally balance, in different stages of life, then that fear of water always persists. If you conquer it, the emotional balance, especially the second chakra lessons, if you complete, then water will cooperate you like anything. It will take you into its lap.
So how do we identify our fear? Like now I know that when I exposed to a dog, I'm fearful. So how do we, like, do we need to have a list of fears and work out with them, or like?
Yes. Wherever we are fearful, we know, right?
So as
Let me
it
note down.
popping up, so it's not.
Yeah, it will
like,
pop up. You keep noting down
Okay.
every time. And if you keep noting down, then major fears you will work out after that. That small remnants, whenever you are stepping into next phase, there it will come and then automatically you will work on it. That is different.
So in general, how to come out of the fear is through only wisdom.
First part is meditation, intense meditation. First 50%. First chunk, 50% is intense meditation, nothing else. Meditation, Sakaharam, plant-based diet, pyramid power, group meditations, be with the group. 50% automatically will go away. The rest of the 40% through spiritual books, sharing, analyzing, discussing with a master, decoding that fear, why it is coming in that phase of life. All those things are required. The second 40%. There, you may need a master to guide you. If you intensely work on it, when the student is ready, the master will come and he will tell. In the form of a book or in the form of any form, it will come, of course. Breath is always Guru. But the second 40% is through wisdom, I can say. You will get out of fear automatically.
What about the insecurity? Usually, when I talk to some people, they have insecurities about losing something or about.
So you are talking about the other person's insecurity. not yours.
I also have some insecurities.
If you have insecurity, I told you, after cracking this 90% of fears, the 10% of insecurities keep like because we are exposing to a lot of rubbish news now.
Mhm.
If you stop exposing to the negative news, that insecurity automatically go away. Whatever the insecurity coming in, you listen about the job market, you listen about the Trump, you listen about that blah 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 Canadian who get out of position now. We listen all these people's stupid stories, and that is there. It will speak as a fear outside.
Okay.
The more you cut all those, even though you expose to news, you have to look to the news only just like information. You should not give an impression in you. That is how you need to listen to a news. There is a concept by me, grass concept, Gadimit. You read that book beautifully. You understand that it is available in my iOS app.
Grass.
I think
Grass
that was
concept.
the first wisdom tablets that
Yeah, it is one of the first basic wisdom tablet. Grass concept.
most beautiful.
I mean, can you personally send me?
Yeah, sure.
So we are providing the QR
We
code.
give QR code.
Yeah.
I brought it. I will
Yeah,
distribute.
give it now. Give it now.
It's here.
No, I think I have
Yeah,
it.
that is there. Simply bring. So they are available in iOS app. In the app, you can download spiritual topics, and then some topics we kept, basic topics. Advanced things, once you connect with the counselors, they will send some lessons, which are bit next level. So these 4 obstacles are common for a seer, for a drasta, who is taking the inward journey. And now, what is the time?
You paid 12:30.
12:30.
So-
Last time is over.
No, it's okay. Please go ahead, sir.
It's until 2 or whatever. It
So, okay, I'm sorry, no, much more.
I have a question to ask.
Yeah.
How to come out of the ego? First of all, no, before that, how do you know we don't have an ego?
See, the first 2 things like fear and ego, thumb rule is 50% with meditation, 40% with, learning and analysis and everything. Remaining 10% will be there, 5-10%.
Okay.
It is a positive ego. You
That
can
is-
call it as if you use it in a positive side. I have to be jealous. I have to be egoistic with the other person who is reading 5 books. I want to read 10 books.
Yeah,
They did prachara. I 5 village classes there. I did 10 classes. That kind of positive, healthy competition we take, then that ego transform into a practice. We know that we have, see, little ego is different. When you have an excess ego, that is where we closed. Body level, mind level, intellectual level, social problems, somewhere or other problems you keep getting when you're stuck at an ego. That speaks automatically through the problems. Major egos. Very little subtle ego that keeps coming. The moment you put it into spiritual practice in a positive, healthy area, then you are good.
So we need to say meditation and wisdom only help you to come out of the ego.
These are only two things.
Okay.
Wisdom means through analysis, discussing with the master, working on yourself, all these things. Only pure meditation never take you to that 90% of getting out. It's not practically possible. There is a jnana. Dhyana valde jnanamu, jnana valde mukti. Through meditation, you attain wisdom. Wisdom will give you the liberation. There is a stage between wisdom. That is where I worked all these 25 years. Patriji, apart from meditation, he gave a beautiful Tulsidalam book. And he gave 40 CDs on Annamaya. Jesus. Why he gave all that wisdom? Is he stupid? To give all that 40 cassettes of 40 hours? If the meditation is the only one thing to give you everything, why he gave that wisdom? And he said, Dhyana, Swadhyaya, Satirasanga. Day one, he told 3 do's and 3 don'ts. 3 do's are like doing meditation, reading spiritual books, and sharing your experience. Why he gave all the 3? If you think only the meditation is everything, then, one day a master like me will come and will scold you. That's it. To look into that Tarsidharma.
What are 3 doubts?
No need of non-veg food, no need of worshipping, idol worshipping, you are God, and no need to take medicines. You can cure yourself. These 3 things very easy now. In those days, people used to come and beat us. When you say no need of worship, you are God. So, 3 levels of working on our thoughts. Like everybody is saying, because I choose this topic, usually I don't tell this learning concept, it's an advanced one, but I'm happy. The questions you're asking needs this concept. When you are working on the mind, we work on 3 levels, one after other. This is again another grading concept. Actually, the whole meditation is to make our mind completely zero, transparent. Then whatever the whole self or God is giving to you, that will automatically download and you are always happy. Because we have some patches in the mind filter, we are filtering it there, it is stopping, and you don't know what to do. You will do all mess and you will create your own mess in life. If this mind filter is completely transparent, without fear, without ego, okay, then you are good. So to make this mind filter completely zero, that is what actually the whole spirituality. There is a fact and story, like in the Zen mastery, the monasteries will be there. Those gurus, they will give to their shishyas an exercise called Kuan. Kuan is a technique with which they attain enlightenment. Kuan means unsolved problem. Unsolved problem they will give to their shishyas to solve it. They know that there is no solution for that problem. For example, they will ask him to, I want a sound, clap sound with single hand. This is one Kuan. So if you give it, there will be 400 students, they were working on it. So he will come and say, I gave a sound like this. He will say, no, it is a MIDI sound. I want a clap sound. Go and again try. So he will try. He will come and he will say, I want to hit the wall. No, you should not use the wall, but I want the clap sound. Again he will go. So they keep trying, and they come with solutions. And one fine day, they will fed up. The moment he feels that I am surrendered. So sometimes what happens is they will raise the hand to give a solution. Then Guru says, no, you are wrong, sit. He doesn't even open the mouth. He says you are wrong. So he becomes so angry, ferocious. How come, without even knowing what I am saying, how can he say I am wrong? He becomes so angry at the Guru.
Ego.
And that phase is also over. Now you understand, how the things will prop up. And finally, he comes to the Guru. The moment he comes to the Guru, and he will understand what phase he came. Means he is coming to the surrender. That I can't get the answers, I have done. And he comes and surrenders, and the Guru will kick him like anything out of the monastery. The moment he is out of the monastery, with his energy, technique, and he become completely enlightened, he will go and he will open his own monastery. He never comes back to the Guru. So this is a live fact how the monasteries, the Buddhist gurus make the other person Buddha.
What
Working on the mind, koan.
Koan.
So idea is your mind has to drop finally. At the end of the day, your mind has to completely drop. It should not react to anything. Once you are enlightened, you react to the things in an enlightened way. That is different. As a guru, you can beat people, you can be a lion or whatever. That is out of enlightenment. That is different. Here you beat someone and you go inside and you will dance. Here you can cry or you can do something and then in the room you dance. That is different. Immediately within a moment. That is what enlightenment actually, not sweating with emotion. Similarly, like koan there, here also in meditation, we cross 3 levels. The first one is grass level, working with the grass. Means the animals, what they do, they eat the grass, and when they sit silently, they bring out the grass and then they'll try to chew it. Because the grass won't be digested otherwise. Similarly, as a human being, with our 5 senses, we take lot of inputs. And after reaching home, when we are idle, it keeps coming again. Like an animal, we chew it a lot. The moment family members came, immediately, suppose you are coming from the office, you have seen an accident. Okay, you feel like your stomach won't stop. And similarly, wife knows something, listen something, but we wait for the husband when he comes. The moment he comes, you repeat the thing. Same thing again in TV, again in the news. So we keep on repeating like an animal all the information that we took, which is of grass stage, which is useless. Whenever you understand that this information is negative and it is not happy and it is not useful in any way, you have to cut it there. You should become like a Garanakanta. That is what Garanakanta concept. It is not a story. Garanakanta means whatever the information is coming, you should not take it inside, which is not useful for you, and you should not spit it outside to the other people. You have to keep it here. Then you win as a Lord Shiva, as a Garanakanta. That everybody must do it. That is crossing the grass stage. Then you may say, lot of things will be there. We have to warn the people for that. How to tell? For that, there is a way. Like in the villages, if you see the grass, they will keep a fencing. Otherwise, what happens? Every animal will come and eat and make it destroy and go again. So you need to keep a fencing. Means you have a problem. You have to open that problem only in front of a person who can give you a spiritual solution. If you have a problem, a medical problem, you have to tell to the doctor. If you tell to your neighbor, what he will say, you have a patch. If you say that, oh, this patch can become a cancer for the people, they cut the hand. He will say, that is what information he has. How can every patch becomes cancer? That is what his information. But if you go to a doctor, then he will see it and then he will give a righteous judgment. So that's why to process the information, to get the solutions, always there will be a right person. If you put a fencing for the grass, then whenever you want, you open the door and then you take some grass and you will close it. And it is proper. You can have bundle of information with you, negative, positive, but you have to open it whenever you find a right person. You should not keep on sharing your problems to everybody, and that will create further mess. And whatever you are giving, that you comes back. If you give your sorrow to the people, you attract the sorrow. You have to share only your happiness to the other people, not the sorrows. When you are helpless and nothing you know, that is different. Once you know meditation, once you understand this path, then we are here to share only the happiness. Sorrows you keep with you, boil it with your meditation. One fine day, it will come out like a lava you will attract your guru. And there, if you share, your problem is solved. If you don't have money, you cannot go and share with a beggar. Okay, you have to go and share with a Karodpati. At least he will give his ring and your problems are solved. We need to know where to share, where not to share. That is the first fencing. So this is called grass level operation, GAS concept. With this, almost you will cut all your unwanted thoughts, unwanted sharings, and you will make a fencing around you. 80% almost. Then now, next is monkey concept.
Actually, listen,
Yes.
like this, you're talking about your own experiences of what you're going through, like, your own emotions and all that. When it comes to sharing your spiritual knowledge, like whatever you're hearing there through the videos or the lectures, what I'm hearing from you here, and I see someone like a friend or a colleague or someone, and if I try to say, like, give them some information, oh, you can handle it this way or that way. And in some videos, I also saw that you should not go and spread your knowledge, whatever you heard, just go and nod them, but because they did not come to you asking for help. You're just going just because you heard somewhere. And maybe, so how do you draw your anxiety of, okay, I can help that person, but maybe that's not useful to the other person? Where do you draw your line? Do you go spreading this, whatever you're learning, just because you heard somewhere? Or do you have to wait for the seeker to come and tell, okay, I have this problem, do you think?
Yeah. I agree where from you are coming. In some areas, sharing is correct. In some areas, sharing may not be correct. That we leave it for the individual's intelligence. Over a period of time, you learn where to share, where not to share. It is out of your intuitive skill sometimes, out of common sense sometimes. Okay, and it's a mixture of all the things. And if you listen to the concept by me, the 4 types of relationships like enemy, blood relation, friend, and a spiritual person. There are 4 types of people. In these 4 types of people, sharing the information is different in all these 4 years. That concept is available in 4 tablets. You just go through that. There you will get a beautiful answer. Where to share, where not to share, how to go forward. Okay? And right answer right now, sometimes it is right, sometimes it is wrong. Both are correct. We cannot say that no, you will just close your mouth everywhere. No. Sometimes if you say, people will take it and they'll be happy with that information. Sometimes they don't take it. You'll waste your time. That is individual intelligence and based on the situation, based on the level of the other person and the person who is giving the information also. Okay? Yeah.
It is also depend upon the receptors who are receiving.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The other person and then you both, it depends. Yeah. So coming to,
a lot in your family, within your family members.
Yeah, that's why I
Not
told
the
you.
spiritual
That's why I told you.
Like, no.
Madam, I can read you in a quick second. I can read you. So you just read that concept, it will give you a beautiful answer. Okay, I'm happy that you are already there. Okay, yeah. So coming to the monkey. Okay, so monkey is like, we are very good, but suddenly the monkey will come out. Okay, that it can be an anger, or it can be the knowledge, or it can be that, over enthusiasm, whatever that is there hidden within us. So it keeps coming on and off. So whenever it comes, then we are a bit disturbed. We know that we have to control, but we are unable to control. Like a monkey, if you will banana, it will try to open it. Suddenly it feels that it is a stone and it will throw it on your face. Because that monkey is a monkey. So that mind, after filtering everything, what are the patterns you have from the parents or from the ancestors or from your past lives, that patterns, these are called vasanalu, means the smells, it doesn't go easy. You need to work on that. So when you work on that monkey concept, wherever you are going out of your control without your notice as an habitual pattern, there you need to work very intensely. Again, the 3 levels, I can say that meditation and analysis and then leftover. If you work on that, you will be out of that monkey mind. Monkey mind is like all of a sudden unnoticedly you create something and you say, I don't know how I did it, how I thrown the anger on him. I don't have control on my. No, you are a master, you are a god. You should have a control on you. How can you say that I don't have control on me? No, you are a failure there. It's a monkey mind. You have to correct it. Whatever the intents you do, but you have to correct the monkey mind. So for you as an example, most of the enlightened beings like Swami Vivekananda, Lord Rama's monkey is Hanuman. Monkey is there for every spiritual master's life. You see the monkey as an example in their autobiographies if you read carefully. That is the area where they are working on their monkey mind. Lord Vivekananda in a platform, monkey comes and it will stop him. Monkey. For Lord Rama, Hanuman went and he burnt everything and he came. He sent him only to see and come, but he burnt everything and come. Ravana Mata chad gaya isse. So every person will, of course, it turns to positive only finally, but we need to work on that monkey area. All the enlightened beings' life stories you see somewhere or other the monkey. Similarly, you also, when you are operating in that monkey area, either you identify your own monkey inside. If you don't identify, your children will bring a monkey picture and then he will show you always the monkey picture. That itself is a coincidence. There is a time for you to work on your monkey concept. And then the last 1% is petty tyrant. After achieving the monkey, the next one is petty tyrant. Petty tyrant is a word, Ajata Shatru. Ajata Shatru means 1% failure we have. Means you understand everything, you conquer everything, but only in one area you are a failure. Only one area. A person who betrayed you in your business, you cannot digest him. Some people are, fearful with the cockroach or a lizard, or they can't digest the snake. They feel like, very tough inside, like a phobia, I can say. Only with one thing, they understand oneness, but they can't get out of that phobia. That phobia is nothing but Ajatashatru, that petty tyrant concept. So one has to work on it. There is a formula for that. Otherwise, it becomes as a medical doctor, with most of the phobias I've seen, chronic anemias are because of the phobias. They lose energy because of that 1% failure. You are 1% means you are 99, but you are minus 1 with to reach the 100. We have to digest everything. So working on the mind in these 3 levels, finally we complete the oneness, and we are complete by that time. There is a mirror. You put your bindi on the mirror. The moment you see the mirror, what you see first? You see the bindi. That much big mirror is nobody see the mirror. They will see the bindi first. I wore a white color beautifully. There is a small back. Immediately they come and try to wipe it off. This much white is there. You don't appreciate the white. You see the dot first. This is what the nature. So that's why being a master, if you have that Ajata Satru 1%, you have to target that 1% and you have to get out of it. Whether it is a phobia or ugly or hatred or unable to digest Atagaru or Kodalu, all these are nothing but Ajata Shatrus. We bring them in our life to teach us lessons. They are not enemies for us. A person who betrayed you in your business, overnight the whole business collapsed just because of a person. You are on the roads. He is your petty tyrant. He is your teacher. You cannot simply throw your anger or hatred on him. You never win the show if it goes like this. Years and years will pass away, but he will be stuck at 99. So working on that Ajata Shatru, petty tyrant, is a completion of our life. You have to love him. You have to say thanks to him. The moment you accept and then completely you bring him into your consciousness, and you are done. So these are the 3 levels of the mind we work. One is the grass level, the other is monkey level, and the third is petty tyrant. Every problem carry 1 types of disease, as a medical doctor can say. The grass level is hypertension, diabetes, all the chronic problems are grass level failure. You are unable to process the information, that cyclical information every day we do, that we need to cut at one point of time. When you are operating at 80% here, you are very cool. Monkey level, monkey mind, that gives certain types of problems in life. And vegetarian, all exceptional problems, 1 in 1 lakh diseases, vitiligo patches, autoimmune disorders, these are all almost like that 1% failure. That's why it invites one person in 1 lakh. Okay, so with this we conclude. Thank you.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Vitamin deficiencies, like for example, vitamin B12, which is very common in vegetarian, D and all, and it also changes with the place. Like